Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we're going to be going over all of the new leaked Pokemon for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. That's new Pokemon evolutions, forms, star evolutions, everything that has been leaked by Kaka and Riddler is going to be in today's video. And then tomorrow we're going to be going over all the new gameplay features, mechanics, all of that stuff for the Generation 9 games. So if you're excited for the video, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Leave a comment, what new Pokemon are you most excited about, subscribe if you're brand new, and let's get into the video. So, starting things off, this is a paste bin of all of the newly leaked Pokemon for Scarlet and Violet. It was posted by ABBX on the r/PokeLeaks Reddit, and yeah, it is literally just a massive summarization of all the new leaked Pokemon. So if you missed any of my videos in the last week or so, going over all of the new leaks, then don't worry. All of the new Pokemon, we're going to be going over them today. So, starting things off, there are 100 plus new Pokemon in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, 120 to 140 when counting form changes and potential DLC Pokemon. The thing about this is, though, all of the new kind of paradox Pokemon, should I say, so you like your ancient forms and your future forms that are going to be in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, they all have their own Pokedex number and Pokedex entry and stuff like that. So there are 120 to 140 Pokemon, but a majority of, not a majority, but like quite a handful of that number is going to be these new Paradox Pokemon. So like Paradox Jigglypuff, for example, that's going to have a different Pokedex spot than regular Cantonian Jigglypuff, if that makes sense. So there are quite a lot of new Pokemon in this game. It's just a lot of the Pokedex is going to be taken up by these new Paradox forms. Next up, we're going to be going over the starter Pokemon. So the starter theme is entertainers for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So Sprigatito is a magician, Quaxly is a dancer, and then Fuecoco is a singer. Makes sense as well because Fuecoco's final evolution gets a unique sound-based move when it evolves, I'm guessing. But yeah, it gets a new sound-based move, and yeah, it probably learns it when it gets to level 36 or whenever Fuecoco's middle stage evolves. Next up, Sprigatito's evolution is so-so in terms of cuteness. Again, that is just one person's opinion. Do not let that factor your decision when you're picking the starter Pokemon. Everybody is going to see Sprigatito's evolution differently, so just because one person says so-so doesn't mean that it's going to be a bad design. It's themed around masks, clowns, and gentlemen thieves. It's bipedal as soon as the second stage. So obviously we have Sprigatito on all fours, and then as soon as it evolves once, straight into bipedal, which obviously was not what a lot of people wanted, but it is what it is. Fuecoco's second evolution is still bipedal and has an egg on its head that looks like a hat. So it's a flaming egg on Fuecoco's second evolution, and then in its final evolution it looks similar to an alligator, and basically that flaming egg hatches into a flaming chicken on its head and becomes quadruped, and then signature move has to do with singing, which is obviously the sound-based move we've already spoken about. And then Quaxly's second evolution is themed around peacocks and dancers, and it's bipedal the whole way. And of course, if you didn't know, Sprigatito's final evolution is going to be grass dark, Fuecoco's is going to be fire ghost, and then Quaxly's is going to be water fighting. So that's all the information we have on the starter Pokemon as of now. Next up, there's no new fossil Pokemon in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and none of the old fossil Pokemon return either. It is just a fossil-less game. I don't know if they're going to even return in the DLC or not, but at this point in time, no fossil Pokemon are going to be in Scarlet and Violet, which is quite interesting because it's about time. And of course, these are prehistoric Pokemon. You'd expect them to be in a game that's about time, but apparently they're not. Starters are not returning, according to Kaka, but of course Riddler said it's fake, so we don't really know what the whole situation is with past starter Pokemon, Gen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 starters. Gen 5 is definitely not in, and Gen 6 is definitely not in as well, but there could be starter Pokemon from other generations in this game. We kind of it's a little bit clouded on that information. There's no third legendary Pokemon in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, which was a massive surprise to us. There's a new dolphin Pokemon, finally, and it has something special about it. Apparently it's quite humanoid as well, according to Riddler. But yeah, we are finally getting a new dolphin Pokemon. We're getting a new spider line as well, which again could have been referenced in the first promotional trailer where we saw that kind of spider web on, it was like on a chair or something like that. And then next up we have a new earthworm, which was basically revealed in the second promotional trailer, which we thought was like a Dugtrio. That basically is that thing that's like burrowing underground when it's going over like the the gym stuff. And this does not evolve, and it's also red colored as well. So it's a red earthworm that does not evolve. There's a new dung beetle Pokemon, which is a dual type of bug and obviously something else. It evolves once, so again, not sure if that's the Japanese styled bug that Riddler-Q teases about, but there is a new dung beetle Pokemon which is a dual type. There's a new Kamen Rider themed bug, which is not bug slash fighting. I don't know why they specifically said not bug fighting, but either way, there's a new ghost type dog Pokemon. There's actually 3 new dog Pokemon, one of which is obviously a ghost type. We don't know the other typings of the other dogs, but yeah, there's 3 new dog Pokemon, and they all evolve once. So yeah, obviously there's a new unspecified dog line and then another new unspecified dog line. We just know that one of them is ghost. We don't know the typings on the others. There's a new coin Pokemon, and it evolves into a gold humanoid thing. Now this could be anything from a doll to a man. We don't know. It was translated to like a ninja or something like that, which again does mean like humanoid doll or something like that. So yeah, we're a little bit unsure on what it's going to be, but the coin Pokemon does in fact evolve. There's a new salt Pokemon, and that evolves. I don't know what to expect for that. I don't know if it's just going to be like a salt shaker or something. Most likely is, but it does evolve. And there's also a new engine line as well, which also evolves once. So again, I'm just expecting some sort of like, I don't know. An engine, it could really be an engine of anything. Like, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, apparently it evolves once. There's a new flower Pokemon in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Not sure on the evolution line for that. There's a new icicle slash glacier Pokemon line, which is an ice type. Makes sense, it's an icicle. And then there's also a new ostrich Pokemon with hair like Cleopatra, and that is a psychic type Pokemon. So a lot of Pokemon that, you know, we don't really know a lot about in terms of like design and typings and stuff like that. We just know what they're kind of based on, except like example like the dogs, salt, engine, flower, icicle, ostrich. We just know what they're based on. Next up, there's a new Flamingo Pokemon, which is fighting flying, and that does not evolve. So again, we do not have many fighting flying Pokemon. The last one was, what's his face? Oh my god, I can't believe Holucha, flying fighting type. But now we're actually getting another one. But yes, this also does not evolve. So it could be another Holucha situation. There's a new Parakeet Pokemon as well, which also does not evolve. There's a new grass fire Pokemon. Riddler-Q did say there were going to be unused dual typings that were going to feature in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, one of which has now been confirmed to be grass fire. So yeah, we are going to get a new grass fire type Pokemon. We don't know what evolution line it is. We don't know what it's based on. We just know that we're getting a grass fire Pokemon. There's a new fish Pokemon, so I mean, very, very vague there. We're probably always going to get a new fish Pokemon. There's a new bike Pokemon, but we're a little bit unsure about it. But I think it has been confirmed to be true. So apparently there's a new bike Pokemon that you can't ride. And then, of course, you can ride the legendaries. But yeah, new bike Pokemon as well. There's a new bird Pokemon. It could be regional bird, maybe, most likely. Again, we haven't got information on the regional bird. We're just expecting it because obviously we always get a regional bird in Pokemon games. Next up, there's a new chili Pokemon, chili pepper Pokemon, should I say? Maybe the fire slash grass Pokemon. It makes the most sense, but again, you know, we'll have to wait and see. Take that with a grain of salt. But yeah, it could be the new chili pepper Pokemon, which is going to be grass fire. A lot of people thought that Smoliv's evolution was going to be fire grass, but that is not true. It actually evolves into an olive tree. But either way, that's just obviously not going to be the fire grass Pokemon. There's a new frog Pokemon which evolves. Again, most likely going to be the psychic electric type that Riddler-Q teased. There's a new fire type Pokemon with 2 evolutions, so a new big fire evolution line, so I could see that being quite a good Pokemon. There's a new notable fire type Pokemon that is not the starter. So obviously a lot of fire Pokemon getting a love in this game, but yeah, it's notable, so it's going to be quite interesting or important. There's a new small feminine pink Pokemon that uses a hammer and is one of the Elite Four's aces. Fairy type and will have a second type, evolves or is the evolution of another Pokemon. So yeah, this has got to be quite a good Pokemon to be one of the Elite Four's aces. It's a small feminine pink Pokemon that uses a hammer and is a dual type. Could be fairy steel, fairy fighting, could be anything. We just know it's fairy something and it has a hammer. And yeah, it is the Elite Four, one of the Elite Four's aces, which of course confirms the Elite Four if you didn't already know that. And then Lechonk's evolution is the same Pokemon with gender differences. Again, we don't know how big these gender differences are going to be. It could be another Hippowdon situation where they look completely different, or it could just be, like, I don't know, the female has, I don't know, lipstick on or something like that, or eyelashes or something, I don't know, and the male has, I don't know, more muscly or something, I don't know. But either way, there's going to be a gender difference. And then Pawmi is based on a groundhog. And then also, Pawmi's evolution is electric fighting. It evolves twice, has a 1 PP move that can revive a Pokemon, which again, Smogon is just going to be like, nope, no chance. And yeah, it's gonna, I don't know it was based on a groundhog though. I read that it was based on something else, but either way, it is electric fighting. It evolves twice. And yeah, has a move that can revive a Pokemon, which again could be busted with the use of Recycle, Leopard Berry, stuff like that. Smoliv evolves into a feminine Pokemon, and then an olive tree themed one, 3-stage line. I wasn't sure about this feminine Pokemon second stage. I just thought it went straight into a tree. But yeah, apparently it has a 3-stage evolution. But yeah, there's no gender differences on this. It's just a feminine Pokemon and then an olive tree themed one. Next up, Koraidon/Miraidon can be ridden and are quite fast. They can climb, swim, and fly. They don't turn into motorcycles, apparently. But yeah, they can be obviously used for venturing out and obviously traversing difficult situations. You cannot battle with Koraidon/Miraidon until the end of the game, which is also quite interesting. But yeah, you also, story spoiler, you also can't use your actual team in the final boss battle. You have to use Koraidon and Miraidon. But yeah, you can't use them up until that point. And you can catch/battle Pokemon while riding on Koraidon and Miraidon, so very useful there. Don't know if it's going to be like Legends Arceus, where you just go past and throw a Pokeball, or you have to battle them and stuff. As a new group of 4 legendary Pokemon, like the Tapu, Swords of Justice, etc., all have Chinese names. So yeah, this is the sub-legendaries that, of course, we've had before, like the Tapus, etc. Next up, new Pokemon forms and evolutions. So regional forms, as we've always known them, same dex numbers. So Wooper gets a new regular regional form. It's a poison type and will evolve. Tauros has a new regional form that has 3 different versions and typings on different areas of the island, like Oricorio. One is black, one is fighting type, the other are dual type. So yeah, Tauros getting a bunch of new forms in this game. No idea why Tauros, but yeah, it's going to be like an Oricorio situation like we had in Pokemon Sun and Moon. And then Wooper and its evolution and Tauros are the only new regional forms in this game. So quite interesting that we're getting a very minimal amount of regional forms, but that's because we're getting a bunch of cross-gen evolutions, paradox forms, and stuff like that. So yeah, these are the cross-gen evolutions, so basically a Pokemon that already exists that's getting a new evolution in new gen. So for example, Curlier evolving into Glade is a cross-gen evolution because Curlier debuted in Generation 3, whereas Glade debuted in Generation 4. That's a cross-gen evolution. So Primeape has an evolution with an interesting method to evolve, so I'm just thinking like Galarian Yamask, Galarian Farfetch, stuff like that, how they evolve in Pokemon Sword and Shield is probably going to be something like that. It's going to be fighting/ghost and also looks older. Murkrow does not have an evolution. There's a lot of misinformation about Murkrow evolving into a new Pokemon. That is not the case. It is not evolving into a new evolution. Girafarig does have an evolution, which has already been leaked as well. We do know what that looks like. It's literally just Girafarig with its tail on its like head. Kind of weird to explain if you haven't seen the picture, but either way, Dunsparce has an evolution that does not fly and is pure normal type. Looks similar but bigger, which again for me is a massive disappointment, but it is what it is. Bishop has a new evolution. It may be rock or queen themed, going to like chess. So yeah, like rook, not rock, rook or queen themed when we're talking about chess. So they are the new cross-gen evolutions. I'm surprised Bishop's getting the one though, because I thought Bishop was already like a decent Pokemon, but either way, Paradox forms. So Paradox forms are a new group of Pokemon in a separate category like Ultra Beasts with different names. These are ancient and future forms and don't evolve, but they are very strong in battle. There will be a supposed total of 8 to 9 ancient forms, so likely 8 to 9 future ones as well. They're version exclusive as well, so your ancient forms are going to be in Pokemon Scarlet and your future forms are going to be in Pokemon Violet. Some have a shared ability, like how Ultra Beasts have Beast Boost. There will be 2 Pokemon that get both an ancient and a future form, Volcarona and a Generation 2 Pokemon. Naming scheme speculated to be something like Iron Pokemon name for future forms, so that'd be like Iron Glade. Legendaries may get Paradox forms during DLC. Q has seen the designs. Nothing crazy there because obviously we got new Galarian versions of Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres in Pokemon Sword and Shield's Crown Tundra DLC. So yeah, in the DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, we could see like the legendary beasts getting these future forms. Unspecified Cactus Pokemon may get a form. This could be a regional fake instead. Maractus/Cacturn, maybe Cactus Sudowoodo. Kaka claims the Paradox forms do not change types from their counterparts. Jigglypuff stays normal fairy. There is no limit to obtainable ancient/future Pokemon. Yeah, so at the end of the game, basically you can catch as many as you want. So I'm just kind of, I don't know, I'm getting the vibe of like wormholes like we did in Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. And you can just go to the different like locations and stuff. Anyway, the ancient forms that we know of so far. Jigglypuff, Amoonguss, Misdreavus, Volcarona, unspecified pseudo-legendary, likely going to be Tyranitar, but it has been unconfirmed, and a Generation 2 Pokemon has a counterpart future form. So these are all version exclusive to Pokemon Scarlet. So yeah, these cannot evolve as well. You will not get Ancient Wigglytuff, you will not get Ancient Mismagius, Ancient Volcarona's pre-evolution, whatever it's called, I can't remember off the top of my head, Larvesta. These are the future forms exclusive to Violet. Delibird, Gallade, the hardcore Queen Pokemon Ku was teasing, says it looks like both evolutions, so Gardevoir/Gallade, and it's going to be themed on an Archer. Hariyama, Volcarona, but apparently it's losing its bug type. Unspecified pseudo-legendary, it's likely Salamence, confirmed for an ancient/future form, but not which yet. And then also a Generation 2 Pokemon, which has a counterpart ancient form. So, again, these are all version exclusive to Violet, and you will not be seeing, like, Paradox Curlier, Paradox Rolls, Paradox Makuhita, anything like that. Finishing things off, we have the new regional fakes/convergent Pokemon. Tentative name, of course, we don't know the names of any of these apart from the Paradox Pokemon. So, it's a new concept. It's basically regional variants with new names and dex numbers. They are not the same Pokemon, but just look like Pokemon we already know. So unlike ancient/future forms, these Pokemon can evolve. One example of this is a water Pokemon that reminds of a geyser and has Diglett's face. Pink and like an eel will have an evolution similar to the trio. So we're used to Diglett being like a thing that comes out of the ground. We're now getting a water geyser with Diglett's face coming out of the ground, and that's why they're like a regional fake convergent form. And then last but not least, another is a fake of a Gen 1 Pokemon that crawls from the sea to the land, speculatively Krabby, Seal, or Lapras, unconfirmed, but maybe Krabby due to Kaka tweeting about a crab. So, they are all of the new leaked Pokemon for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet so far. Of course, this is not the total amount, this is just the ones that have been leaked. We are still obviously expecting a lot of new Pokemon. Again, if the Pokedex number is around 100 new Pokemon, of course I've not gone over 100 new Pokemon in today's video, so yeah, hopefully there's going to be a few more. We of course don't have a clue what any of them really look like. We've had very blurred images, so hopefully the next trailer does showcase a few more of these. But either way, that is all of the new Pokemon. So tomorrow obviously I'm going to be going over all of the basic like gameplay gimmick stuff, gameplay mechanics featuring the eggs, all that stuff tomorrow. Today was just for Pokemon because otherwise the video would have gone on for so long. It's like already 18 minutes long. And I don't want to bore you. I want you to get on with the rest of your day and have a good day. But if you did enjoy the video, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It really helps out. Again, leave a comment. Which new Pokemon are you most excited to find out about? I'm excited to find out about this new pink Pokemon with a hammer. I really want to know what that looks like. Also the dolphin as well, because we've been waiting for a dolphin Pokemon for ages. But either way, subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell. It's everything from me. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.